All right, imagine being a grown-ass woman who has held jobs at some of the highest levels of government, once a shoo-in for president, and then losing, and then having a complete mental breakdown and being treated like a fragile little child playing pretend president for the rest of your life. That is Hillary Clinton. So there's this dumb art exhibit in Venice, Italy, displaying a printed stack of Hillary's emails that were sent through her private server on top of a replica of a Resolute desk. Because, these emails are not a big deal. It's supposed to be commentary on how trivial her emails are and how they were just used by Trump to villainize and defeat Hillary. Because issues of negligence in relation to our national security that could potentially spill secrets is completely trivial, right? And on top of it all, Hillary Clinton herself flew to the other side of the earth, not caring about carbon emissions, obviously, to sit at the desk for an hour and play pretend like she's the president. She can't be the president, so she's pretending to be the president. I mean, it doesn't get much richer than that. I mean, isn't she embarrassed? Oh, I didn't win, so I'm just going to pretend I did. I want to know, did she get paid for that? If anything, I bet she paid them. Please, I really need this. This is really important to me. I'll pay you money from Clinton Cash. And then at the end, they ask her, oh, Mrs. Clinton, did you have a special little day? Was it a lot of fun for you to play pretend president?
And anyone can go in, they can look at them, there's nothing there. It's an artistic way of making the same point that I made in a book I wrote called What Happened, and that is there was nothing wrong, there was nothing that should have been so controversial.
I mean, she's still not over it. Guys, she's still not over the fact that she lost, and she is literally pretending to be president because she didn't actually get it. And then she's calling it art, some sort of artistic statement. Let's be clear, this is not art. This is delusion. Liberals, they have a habit of calling things that are simply childish art. Some guy comes along and he draws a line on a piece of paper.
That belongs in a museum.
Delusion is the norm for liberals, not art, believe me. But the artist is some guy named Kenneth who teaches at the University of Pennsylvania, Penn. He's a poet whose body of work includes reading Michael Brown's autopsy report to an audience. It's performance art. Performance art is so pretentious. Remember the artist at Columbia University who pretended she was raped just so she could walk around campus with her mattress, and then she called it a thesis in art? I mean, it's so self-aggrandizing. Just like everything Hillary Clinton has done since she lost the election, since she became not your president. And she looks terrible behind that desk. I mean, can we pull it up again? She looks small. She looks not at all presidential. So, I mean, we really dodged a bullet with that one. I mean, can you imagine that? Trying to negotiate peace with Kim Jong-un? I mean, it would be so awkward when they both showed up wearing the same outfit. And now that we know how horribly she deals with rejection, I think we all should agree she would have been a disaster of a president. Maybe her first encounter with Lil' Kim doesn't go so well. Next thing you know, we're dropping a nuclear bomb on North Korea. Oh, what's that? Iran isn't complying with the nuclear deal? Bomb them. Did I hear red states are voting against gun confiscation? Bomb them too. It must be so embarrassing for the Democrat Party that she still has not moved on. Not after her book, not after her speaking tour. She can't get over it. I mean, at least, when Al Gore lost, he went into promoting climate panic and making movies to scare children into thinking they were dying. Stupid, moronic, but at least it was something. John Kerry lost in 2004. He stayed active in politics, though. McCain lost in 2008. That didn't stop him from tanking healthcare. 10 years later, Romney lost in 2012, and he's back in the Senate. What are you doing, Hillary Clinton? You're going to art shows where you pretend to be president? You are just showing how entitled you and your party has become. You guys think politics belongs to you because it's not a phenomenon exclusive to Her Royal Highness Hillary Rodham Clinton. It's the entire left wing. They think They own politics. Meanwhile, Trump is the president, and Trump is filling stadiums with thousands of people camping out for days just to hear him speak. But you hardly hear anything about that on the news. You only hear about how the top 3 contenders on the Democrat side beat him in some stupid head-to-head poll. We know the polls don't work, but they do it because it soothes them. It makes them think that everything's going to be okay, and oh, this nightmare with Trump's presidency, it will all be over soon. No, it won't. I've got news for you. And they're talking about a third term. I'm just saying. The news for you is Trump is not through. You're not getting rid of him in 2020. And in fact, he's just getting started.